Hello, Pisces. I hope you are doing fab. I've been feeling a lot of joy, I should say, this morning. And I pulled a card before I left this morning because I didn't have time to do a reading first thing. But it was really interesting what popped out. And it was the Blossoming Abundance card. And then look what we have here, Pisces. You're really in a place of your power. When we jump straight into this, because I'm kind of blown away. This is right now, if your focus is on money, creating wealth, having the right clients, bringing in the right connections, the right opportunities, the right customers, and you're calling it in, you right now, the goddess of the moon, is someone who can clear out what they need to clear out and manifest in what they need to manifest, okay? And she's a powerful goddess. She knows how to leverage and flow when it comes to the energies of the moon, knowing when to create, knowing when to lean in, knowing when to, release. And as she's doing that, she's really connected to her vision, okay? And as she's connected to her vision and what she wants to create, she's calling in these new beginnings. She's calling in. I feel for a lot of you, these are clients coming on in that are offering you money. This could even be a job, 2 opportunities offering you money, okay? I'm just so wowed right now at the opportunities coming in. And the reason I'm wowed is because I know how hard that you have been working and manifesting to create the life, the financial stability, and the success that you are seeking. And by holding your vision in this goddess energy, for those who've been really sitting in that, really claiming it, really believing in it, you're starting now to see it's coming, it's arriving, okay? And I think, for some of us, it can be like, well, I've been holding this vision and I've been thinking about it for so long and it still hasn't arrived. I feel like if you keep holding that vision, keep feeling the feelings of things have happened, things have already arrived. And this is like what's happening afterwards, because you've already claimed it and you're already in that energy, and it's going to show up for you, Pisces. That's what I'm getting with a woman holding a coin, a man holding a coin, and the goddess of the moon. This is you creating your world, manifesting into reality. And I don't know, this is just wonderful, right? And that's why, to me, this is wow, because it's like, congratulations is what's in order right now. Congratulations. So let's dive in a bit deeper and see what Spirit has, because this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You've got the world. There's all songs. What's that song? Got the whole world in his hands. That's the song that came through. He's got the whole world in his hands. All right. So Goddess of the Moon with the World card. This is manifesting and bringing things into life. This is using your power, like I said, your vision, and creating the life that you want to create. The rewards are coming in, the success, the completion. It's like that. What I love about vision casting, Pisces, because I feel this is really relevant right now. Vision casting is being in that moment of the success already achieved, that goal already achieved. And that's a really important part of vision casting, but believing it with all your cells in your body. And being in that present moment of that goal achieved. What's happening around you, what things are you doing, how are you feeling, and really embracing it. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And with the World card, this is saying yeah, that's where the success lies. That is where the rewards come in. When you're trusting it, when you're holding it, and it's unwavering, it's this unwavering faith and trust that these things are happening. And as you hold that, Pisces, with the Chariot card, I just love these little leopards that are here. Are they leopards or cheetahs? I don't know. Whichever one. I mean, I love them. I think they're super cute, bold, but trusting, you know? And this man holding a coin with the Chariot card. This is progress. This is success. This is like your journey, the path that you're going. The path that you're going is making money. The path that you're going is getting, whether it's the right clients, making those sales, the right connections, the right offers and opportunities coming on in. What you've been calling in is here and it's arriving. With the woman holding a coin and the Temperance card, it's like that it's interesting. It's like that relief, but that balancing out of doing the things that you've been wanting to do for such a long time, but while you've been holding that vision and feeling into it, there's been a part of you where you've had to figure out a lot along the way until you achieved the things that you had held that vision for. And I feel as part of that, you've known where to go, what to do. And it's been in a really interesting way of, it's like you get these ideas that might pop through. And while there might be a little bit of uncomfort or a little bit of fear that's attached to doing certain things because it's outside your comfort zone, it's like it's helped you balance out these other things in your life without the stress. And it could have been like you've had to like shift things around in your bank accounts or how you're going to, you know, do all the things that you've been wanting to do. But whatever way is, you figured it out. And by figuring it out, now it's giving you the opportunity with more offers and more money coming through that you can do what you need to do, basically. So let's dive in a little bit further, Pisces. There's too many cards. Thanks, Spirit. Got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I'm sure this came out in your reading yesterday, but in totally different sequence. But they were there and present. Wow, they've got a lot to say right now. I don't know if you can see all these cards wanting to pop out. I'm just going to put it like this. That's what I feel called. All right. All I want to say right now, Pisces, is there's a lot of good energy flowing your way, okay? A lot of good energy. So soak that up. I mean, you can step into that anytime that you want. And I think a big part of it is holding this vision and what you want to create. For some of you, I don't know if some of you, it was really interesting just then. I don't know if some of you like kind of slept weird last night or something. I felt like someone is having trouble turning their head. I'm not sure what that is. If you should be turning your head to look a certain direction, or like you've got a kind of, you know, a pain in the neck right now because you've slept weird. I don't know why that's coming up, but it just is. It was like, or even have like a neck brace or something. I don't know. It's kind of, that's what came through for some of you. As the Six of Cups has shifted on here, I wonder there might have been someone that you were disconnected from, and it doesn't mean in a bad way. I think it's just someone that you haven't perhaps spoken to for some time, but someone that you've known or has been in your circle at some point, and perhaps you were connected pretty significantly before, but you know, sometimes relationships just go their own way, and it's not in a bad way. It's just that, you know, other things, other priorities, and maybe you've moved in somewhere new, or you're not doing the same community thing. I mean, this could be many, many reasons why you're not talking to this person right now, but I feel that they could be coming back into your life and making this offer. So whether you've applied for a job, maybe they're choosing to promote you, recommend you, or they end up becoming a client. So I'm finding this really, really wonderful, that the way that you've opened up to opportunity and kind of, I feel like you're standing in your own confidence right now and really trusting in the process. And if this is not where you are, Pisces, this is letting you know that by leaning more into that energy, the things that's possible for you to create. I mean, the world, the possibilities are endless when you are really choosing to step into that vibrational energy and up level in the trust of yourself, okay? And the trust of what's possible and the trust of achieving the things that you desire to achieve, okay? And with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, this is again being like super focused on where it is that you're going, but you're being pulled in a way when it comes to your work of knowing what to do. If you're worried about the how, like, well, how am I going to make that happen? Don't worry about that. You're going to know innately. And it's interesting because I think, again, this has been a pretty significant message over the last week or maybe the last couple of weeks is even with goals and dreams and aspirations that you may have and you're wondering how to get there. A lot of it is about in the doing and being in the flow, but staying true to what the burning desire is, but flowing with it. Because I think when you're in that space, in that energy of the doing, it's like going to help navigate where you need to go next. You're highly intuitive and you're just going to flow with it without realizing perhaps is what's key, right? It's like, oh, wow, this has come up. There's the energy. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of support there and you're just flowing with it, but you're doing it naturally. It's not something that I think you have to think too hard about. It's just coming through you because that's what you're meant to be doing and you're being connected so to your true path in terms of, again, whatever chapter, whatever something that you're wanting to create right now, which I feel is around your finances, your stability, your career, your brand, your job, whatever that is for you. And as you really step into that clarity of going after what you want to go after, with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups, what you're going to recognize is more opportunities come in. And what I'm seeing more opportunities, there's like, it could be that you're being called to travel somewhere. I mean, you've got the Chariot and the Eight of Wands together. This could be like you're being called to go somewhere, to host something, and part of traveling through your work. Or maybe you're choosing to travel, but I feel like someone's calling you in right now, or making an offer, making a request for you to go out, go see them. But it's got something to do in relation to work or in relation to a speaking opportunity. I feel like there's just something that you're being called to go to and present or show up and lead something for some of you. That's what's coming on in. For others I think you're getting an offer. It could be even a job interview. Who knows, that is with someone that is in a different destination. But it's just really interesting. I feel like there's movement in a way of, I don't know, that I feel it's more a travel, a short trip, not a trip that is where you're moving home to a whole new state. Maybe for some of you, but the energy I'm getting in is that this is an exciting opportunity, a few days where you get to go meet people, speak, and then you end up coming back. But this is like a step up opportunity. And I think from that, what you're going to find, Pisces, another message coming on through is that maybe the work that you're doing, maybe you are speaking to people from all over the country, all over the globe through, but it's a speaking engagement, okay? But what I think is going to happen from here, you're going to get opportunities and offers come on in alignment to your work. And I feel that someone's going to express interest. I don't know what that is for you, but I feel like someone's going to express interest in you. And they've got something pretty special that they want to offer you. But I don't know if you actually feel connected to this. Like, I don't know if it's really sparking your interest. Because as we move from the Page of Cups to the Six of Swords, it's like you've chosen to move on from that. I mean, this could even be connected to the offer from the woman holding a coin. Maybe that's an offer or opportunity that you reject because it's not in alignment with you. I just feel like you're going to reject something because it's not connected to where you want to go. You just want to be truthful and honest with how things are making you feel. You're really in a space of setting the right boundaries, knowing, like being so focused on what you want to achieve that anything that isn't feeling right or is a distraction, I think you're kind of saying no to it is what I'm getting here. Let's clarify. Thanks, Spirit. Oh, we've got two pop out. So we've got the Knight of Inspiration and the Page of Inspiration. I was looking, connecting into the Goddess of the Moon card. So when we look at this, Pisces, this is another Knight of Wands energy. So I feel like there's some really exciting movement happening wherever you're going. And then you've got the Page of Inspiration, okay? Which is that, like, the Page of Wands. So you might find as part of this, what you're calling in, and I'm just going to say this man holding a coin, this masculine energy around, could be something that really lights a spark in you, okay? But lights a spark in, yes, maybe like, wow, like they're very charismatic, they're very engaging, like they hold attention, you know, like people want to know more about them, but they're like, I feel like they talk very, I don't want to say slow, like as in, you know, like something's wrong with them, but they're very just charming. I think, I don't know why, I'm getting like that Sean Connery vibe, you know, that when he talks, there's just, he commands your presence without it being overbearing. It's actually quite soothing and gentle is what I'm getting, but very grounded in their approach. But I feel like there's excitement there because it's sparking something new in you. But I feel like you've been calling in that next phase of your life. And as part of that next phase of your life, this opportunity is going to come on in. Hey, look, it could be romantic, but I feel this is more aligned with business. And look, don't get me wrong. I think you guys might appreciate each other, but I don't know if that's going to go anywhere in that regards if you're seeking something more. But then you've got the Seven of Materials with the man holding a coin. And then the Queen of Inspiration with a woman holding a coin. So she's got the Queen of Wands energy, and I'm saying a she because it's feminine energy here. However, in saying that, she's quite bold, this person, but in a very inspiring way. Again, I think she's someone commanding, but someone who's a bit more fiery. And what I mean by fiery is someone who is fun, friendly, but knows what she wants and just gets straight to it. That's what I'm feeling here with the Queen of Inspiration energy and that person. Where the Seven of Materials, I think this man holding a coin really can see all the efforts and all the work that you've done behind the scenes. So both these energies are attracted to you right now. They're very different, okay? But I feel like this person has done a lot of work behind the scenes. I think they've had some success, but they're coming to you because they seek more. And I feel like they see you as the spark and that reason behind it. But in addition, it's giving you that same energy in return back, which is helping you feel more confident in the work that you're doing. Okay. This Queen of Inspiration, I think this person's going to be potentially conflicting and challenging for you. And the only reason I'm saying that, Pisces, is because I feel that energy it's too much. And it could be perhaps why you'll end up rejecting it. It's just not the right vibe or the right energy for what you're trying to create or the direction that you want to go. And I feel like too, they're a type of person that just wants to take over the show on a lot of things. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. I never usually get it with a Queen of Inspiration, but I think that they're putting themselves on a pedestal, which is impacting like the vibe, if that makes sense. So let's dive a little deeper and see what else is coming on in. So with the World, we had the Queen of Emotions and the Ace of Inspiration come on in. So you've got a lot of Wands energy, which to me is that you're really taking action towards what it is that is giving you that. It's like these ideas that are sparking in your mind. I feel like you're getting perhaps a lot of downloads, a lot of information on things to take action on, and you're very smartly going, okay, I know where I need to take action and where I want to take action, and I think you're doing that really well in only going after what feels really connected to you with this Queen of Emotions energy, okay? Queen of Emotions is very connected to their burning desire, their inner truth, okay? And I feel like this is really connected to your heart, Pisces. And so you know where you need to lead and lean into to take action on. And I think you're getting super clear and only moving into the places that give you that fuck yes energy, okay? Is what I'm getting here. And she's popped up before, so let's get her out. So you've got the Queen of Materials, the Nine of Voices, and the Eight of Materials. So this is coming up in a few different ways, Pisces, for you. With the Queen of Materials, I mean, you've got a lot of Queen energy here. You've got the Queen of Emotions, the Queen of Materials, and the Queen of Inspiration. So Materials is like money. You've got Emotions, which is heart, and you've got Wands of action and pursuit. So with the Queen of Materials, this is, and it's interesting because this is coming up with the Chariot and the Temperance energy together. This is kind of like saying you've been in a place where there has been a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of like, I don't know, depression, but I feel like you've done well to keep it together, Pisces, even though underneath there has been worry, there has been like things maybe that have been really on your mind and taking over. I feel for some of you too, perhaps like you've been sleeping a little bit more, like having naps, taking naps. And it was interesting. And the only reason I'm saying that, I know it has this on here, like she's sleeping. But what I was tired. I actually yawned. So I apologize if that came through. But it's more like a tiring, exhausted energy. And it could be because you're working so hard. But the thing is, the work has paid off for you as we're moving through this. As you're taking, committed action to where you're going, things end up balancing out because you do get the financial reward. But I think there's also a part of you that you want to keep and maintain that momentum. And as part of maintaining that momentum, it's kind of keeping you up a little because you've had this success or some form of success. You're seeing the rewards, the benefits, and you want to stay in that energy. You want to stay in that flow. But there's been just a lot of hard work. And I think there's a part of you trying to juggle a lot of things, even though there is the financial reward and benefits that you've called in. I think it's a part of it that how can you simplify? Because there's so much on your mind is what I'm getting. So how can you simplify what you're doing and not make it so burdensome on you is kind of what I'm getting here. Because the rewards are there, the financial rewards are there, but now it's like, have you taken on too much? Let's just get a little insight into Six of Cups energy, please. Thank you, Spirit. It's interesting what I got from here. With this Two of Inspiration energy, when sitting with the Six of Cups, to me, it's like someone is watching you and you aren't aware of this right now. Again, I don't normally get this energy from this card, but it's just what I'm feeling with this Queen of Inspiration energy and the Six of Cups. I feel like it's, someone that you haven't realized perhaps from your past has been keeping an eye on you and what you're doing. And you're probably going to find they're going to lean in, like I said, but I don't know what's going to go with that. So Let's have a look at the Knight of Wands. There's too many cards. Knight of Wands energy, please, Spirit, for a lovely Pisces. So you've got the Three of Voices and the Nine of Materials. There's definitely a new confidence here, Pisces. When I look at this, I'm thinking of the solar plexus. That's the energy that it's giving off. But the Nine of Materials talks about independence, but this is like you're radiating, and a part of that, I'm trying to understand why this Three of Voices energy is here. I don't know, maybe someone's not happy that they're starting to see your success, whoever's watching you. And that could be this funny energy. It's kind of like, I don't want to say fake energy that I feel over here with the Queen of Inspiration, but the offers and opportunity that perhaps coming from them, I don't know if it's genuine. I feel it's coming more from a place because they're seeing your growth and where you're heading, and it's kind of reminding them of what they're not or what they haven't become. And I don't know if they've got some type of facade that they're presenting, which is not like 100% real, but they're coming across very sure of themselves, right? So again, I don't know, just like connect into what that is. I'm getting like a bit of a like, keep your eyes open, keep your energy off them, and just be, mindful of that approach. But I could be like underneath, maybe they've got a facade because maybe they're really struggling themselves because something that they've been working on or a relationship or partnership hasn't worked out, and they're in not a great place. But I think they're trying to make out perhaps that they got their shit together. I think you can kind of dive in a bit deeper on what that is, Pisces, if you want to, but you've got to energetically check in on whether it's like appropriate to even put energy into that person. But coming with the Knight of Wands energy, this could, this could be a dynamic where this person is really into you. Like, not stalkerish, but they're infatuated with you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm really getting that with the Knight of Wands energy. Interesting. I don't know what this is about. I mean, while it's very like strong in feminine energy, this is an action-taking energy, okay? So this is someone who's very in pursuit of what they want, and I feel like they're coming for you because they really want to be a part of whatever you're doing, Pisces, okay? And then you've got the Seven of Inspiration with the Eight of Wands. So a part of the Seven of Inspiration energy to me, you've gone from the 7 to the 8 because this is Wands energy. So everything that it's kind of, I feel like this is the Phoenix rising energy, which is really interesting that that's coming through, but that's what I'm getting here, the Phoenix rising, and you really going after what it is that you want. And as a part of that, and like I said, because you've been vision casting, because you've been getting super clear on what you want, it's like Spirit is coming on through with an opportunity, with news that is in support of the direction that you want to go. So that to me is like really good. That again, wow, Pisces, you should be proud because you keep holding the it's saying the fort, and that's not the word. You keep holding the foundation to what you want. And that's part of, I think, what you're really working on to bring to life right now and to manifest. So let's get a little bit more on this Page of Cups and the Six of Swords, please, Spirit. Yeah, I did say an offer is coming on in. I don't know. I feel like this person's coming across a little needy. Whatever offer's coming on in. some of you, I do feel I'm getting like past relationship. That's energetically what's coming on in. I mean, we do have the Six of Cups energy. There is not like a relationship dynamic showing up, but it's what's come through with the Hierophant, the Five of Voices, and the Page of Cups. I feel like someone's coming on in like they're having to explain themselves about something. Again, it's like this person knows you is what I'm getting. And I think you're really confused on what is going on. Like it's really bizarre because if this person's been watching you or is familiar about your life, it's like they're coming to you. Here's a really good example. It's like, you know, if you watch a TV show or a movie and they play a certain character and you get to really know the character, but it's not actually them in real life. And I'm not saying what you're putting out there or who you are isn't in real life, but they're in their head seeing who you are and creating like a relationship with you that's not actually real, if that makes sense. Really bizarre message, but that's what's coming through. And I feel like this Page of Cups energy, I feel like there's just some infatuation here right now, and they're really hoping that you're going to be their guiding light is what I'm getting. That you're going to be their guiding light, that you're going to be their support to help them on this next chapter. So I don't know if you're calling in clients right now, if you're leading people, if you're doing something to really help people on your journey, Pisces, but that's what I'm getting for this person. They're probably looking for a lifeline. They're really, really like smitten over you. I don't think it's in a gross way. I just think like they're really like, you really impress them. They really see you as like the pinnacle person they need to connect with, they need to work with, they need you in their life. But I think you have to assess whether or not this is going to be in support of you, because they're coming in, I think, to make an offer. But I feel this could be an offer to work together, or you work with them, or something of that nature. Let's have a look what this Six of Swords is about. You've got the Magician card. I think this person that comes on through is just too intense and too serious for you. And I think right now you're in a bit more of a playful, fun, energetic mode, in a sense of like going after what you want, but it doesn't have to be all serious. It doesn't have to be all serious. And what's really interesting is the Page of Voices was just randomly sitting there. So maybe it flew out earlier, but if we connect this in with the Magician card and the Page of Voices, to me, this is like really being in creation mode. Really being in creation mode and going on a bit of like checking things out, seeing what things are about, what excites you. And yeah, I just think you're doing and creating in a space that feels really connected to who you are. Even if it's not making sense to you right now, I feel like you're going after it because you're really leaning into who you are and what is feeling good right now, Pisces. And I think you've started making those decisions in you. Like from a mindset perspective, it is like, if it feels good, I'm going for it, and I'm going to see where it leads me. I'm going to see where it takes me, because like I said earlier, this is about like really connecting in and going with the flow of things, but going in the flow of things of being connected to your path and purpose. So if it's connected to your path, connected to what you're trying to create, or what I should say, what you want to create and what you're claiming to create, that you're trusting in where that's leading you. And I think this is a really amazing thing that you've got to this place, because that is definitely not easy. So we're going to get one more from Spirit, just what they want you to know to best support yourself at this time, Pisces. I know this has come across as a super long reading, but you've got the card, adjustments are required. So this is the third quarter moon. Let's just get one more. There we go. Nothing is set in stone. Adjustments are required. So what I feel that this is really saying, that with these offers and opportunities, and that you being able to navigate and step into your feelings, what you want to become, your desires, you get to create your own world. You get to create the world that you want to create. And I feel that this is a very powerful time for you, where you have been working on some things, where you have been planting the seeds, is remembering that you get to choose what direction you want to go, who you want to work with, what you want to do. You're creating your own world, your own economy, and everything in regards to that aspect. A part of this too is that there's something that just needs to be shifted slightly, and it could be your approach towards things. I am getting from this, the only thing to adjust and shift is not accepting things because it's money, but accepting things because it's in alignment, and then the money comes, if that makes sense. So like I said, this Queen of Inspiration energy, I think you just need to connect into this person, this Woman of the Coin energy, to see if it's in true alignment for you, because they could like totally railroad you, your confidence, your worth, if they're not the right energy. And you want to stay in this high vibrational energy in creating what it is that you want to create. So be super mindful, but also don't let this masculine energy think they can just bat their eyelids and you're just going to be there and present. Okay. So just like super connect in on what is right. Adjustments are required too. I'm getting for some of you, if you are working for yourself and charging, you need to charge more. That's what came through. So but here it's saying nothing is set in stone, and I'm really taking that energy is that you can create whatever you want to create right now, Pisces. So the world is your oyster. Go after it. I'm going to leave that with you. If you feel connected, absolutely appreciate you liking this video and subscribing, because that means we can get in front of more people and, you know, share the work that we're doing, because we want to help and support all of you on your journey. Stay well, dear ones. I'll catch you later.